You would have just killed my farms.
That's what I did, though. I did that.
Well, what I'm saying is you kill my farms, and then you slowly siege it.
Well, that's what I
Yeah,
did.
with
Multiple places.
catapults.
Yeah, but he would kill my catapults right away. Because all he would have to do is use all his hero's powers, then Elrond regens them, then in another 10 minutes they have their powers back, then another 5 minutes Elrond can regen them again. So it's just endless powers. Like literally every other second Fingolfin was consuming my entire army like a lightning storm, and then every 2 minutes Feanor would be summoning like all his sons, and then they would kill my heroes in 2 seconds. He killed Morgoth. That's how strong his heroes were. He killed Morgoth.
Yeah, I gave them the forged blades from the
I'm back.
Hello.
Who did you give the forged blades?
I gave them to Elrond,
Oh yeah.
Fingolfin, and Feanor.
Oh yeah.
So they did a ton. They did like 1,000 a hit.
Oh, is that from you use the Sons of Elrond's little thingy?
Yeah.
They go in the
Yeah.
I actually don't do that much.
Did you manage to read that all?
No, I read like literally the first few lines. I'll probably read it either when I die or when this game's over.
Oh, also there's a general change I'm pushing through as well. You know, the Valar.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Silmaril aspect to them as well.
Really?
Basically, you can hand the Silmaril direct over to the Valar, whichever Valar it is. When you do it, they start a new timer from where they are of 5 minutes. During that time, though, they actually get a full ability roster, not their temporary thing, and when they die or the timer runs out, they'll leave a Silmaril behind. So you can use it to extend the timer once per Valar,
Okay.
but
yeah,
also gain more abilities.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty useful.
But obviously it does mean nerfing certain ones. Look at Melkor's ability to basically destroy a base.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. Also, I can join now, but I'll just sit in the corner.
He steals all your Silmarils. Wee.
So do you want to play?
Where should we build?
I want to sit in the corner testing. Well, what testing stuff? Yes.
Build up this land.
Because why not?
So shall we restart?
There is work to be done. City grows larger. This will
Note to self: change the path from the Adane.
Building supplies coming. Building materials. Move over here. A fair sight indeed.
So what would, if you did do what you said you were going to do with Anway, what would Rohan's substitute Valar be?
I'm actually thinking of moving Tolkas over.
Really?
I'm sort of planning on basically moving them all about, because I actually plan on doing something interesting with Imladris' one, which is giving them Mandos.
Yeah, actually that would make sense. Though he would probably be pretty pissed when Feanor came out.
Well, that's sort of the thing. His is more going to be a passive kind of system. It's more along the lines of he can basically amp up. Essentially, the idea is he's going to be able to amp up Glorfindel or Feanor.
Will you be adding like a first stage aspect to Glorfindel? Because so far there's been none.
That's the idea. But to make it sort of balanced, you'll only be able to access that if you go down the Gondolin path.
Yeah, because I would imagine in like strength with like the heroes and stuff that the Four Minnows path would just be stronger. But
It is at the moment, but Feanor is basically slated for pretty much every single first age hero is likely to see a rework. In fact, a lot of the third age heroes are likely to see one as well. Especially Isengard, because let's face it, outside of their abilities are okay, but nothing like they don't have any sort of synergy at all or real sense other than like one or two of their heroes, which are fucking Lurtz and Ugluk. The rest of them are just fucking random melds of everything. Like, look at Saruman. You have a leadership, you have a support ability, you have so many fucking damage abilities it's fucking difficult to count, and then you have random enemy conversion abilities. Like, he has just everything just scrambled in his kit, like, without any sense of sort of purpose. I mean, it makes sense, like, the aspect, but I think having all of them together is just too much for what it should be.
Yeah. I think Isengard's real strength right now is just, I don't know if he fixed the crossbow issue, but crossbows with steel bolts before were literally unbeatable, and then just they're eco.
There's one thing that could beat him.
What? Wind Riders.
Wind Riders can beat them because they don't take pike damage.
Hey, at least it's not remastered bloody, sorry, not remastered, the original version of Arnor, which could do Imladris better than Imladris.
Oh yeah, because they could just summon an entire Imladris army. That's
yeah, but it was 10-man battalions as well.
Yeah, I know. And they're like, yeah, they were full battalions. They were like fully upgraded.
Because I'm not gonna lie, that really irritated me.
Yeah, and you got way more value for the money. Than like...
No, it was actually cheaper because it worked out. If you tried to apply all of that upgrades onto Imladris, you'd probably pay about 3,000, 3,500. It was costing you 2,000 to get double the battalions of all that.
And that wouldn't even include like the price you just made with like that wouldn't even include as far as having to actually purchase the upgrades from your forge and upgrade your forge and stuff. So like if you like factored that into it, then it would be like more like 5,000 or 6,000.
Fate is with you.
Which is ridiculous.
That's why I bitched and moaned about it for so long, because it was just stupid.
Yeah.
Arnor in that faction basically take Gondor, take Imladris, take parts of, like, you know, any overpowered faction, throw them together, and that was Arnor.
Yeah,
they did it better.
Now it's only slightly like that.
The problem is, Valentia's added all those bloody units, and a lot of them really shouldn't have been added.
Yeah, like those. Like
or he should have waited until I'd sort of, because I was doing faction plans to work around those units.
Yeah.
He didn't want to wait.
Like the Arthedain units and like because he has like the Palace Guard and those elite pike dudes that can switch the swords, and he also.
Well, something I'm doing with Rohan is you know the barracks at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, ignore that, that's going. It's becoming the Royal Barracks, which can recruit the Royal Archers and the Royal Pikemen.
Okay. Yeah, because honestly, I think right now, like, Rohan's early game is OP, and they're, well, actually not right now, because he moved the, draft to a second tier power, so they aren't really as OP early game, but they really don't have a late game.
Speaking of Rohan, this is just peasant change. Well, the changes to the draft spell and the peasants I'll send you.
Oh, you're changing that too?
They should have already been changed, to be honest.
I have building supplies.
Also, the specialization units are basically what you get out of the barracks at the moment, because it's pointless to buy peasants when you can just skip straight to them.
Yeah.
No, no. Ow. That hurt.
How long do you think it will take to implement some of these changes?
Well, apparently he's already implemented the first half. Well, he should have already implemented those changes. from what he said.
They probably won't be though until like good, like probably not until like the 0.3 or whatever. I'd guess. Not like the next version.
No, I think he's planned it for the next version.
Really? Even like point or 0.21?
Fate is with you.
Well, I don't think he's. I think he's gonna. The next version is just gonna go straight to 0.3, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Because I think he was planning on doing a like a small version just for the tournament for like small balances.
Yeah, but he's already applied those changes, so it should be in effect by then. But yeah, what do you think of it in general?
Anything in which one specific?
Just all that change in general.
Honestly, a lot of that I would like. I mean, with
Oh my god!
I mean, this is purely based on the fact that not balance or anything. I like the fact that you can get the Goblin and 4 Menos units, but that's not really
Oh
fair
my
balance,
god,
and
that
it
was
doesn't make
sick.
a lot of sense. So I like that change.
No, those changes. I mean, only the Rohan ones are
Oh,
in
the
at the moment.
Rohan ones.
The
Yeah,
peasant changes.
I would definitely say I like that because they need to have more streamlined infantry units.
And without being just a case of, oh, let's skip peasants, go straight over to these units that do the job better.
Yeah, because it's
Now peasants are essential to it, but late game you can actually branch them out. That's why I've given them the option of the banner carriers.
oh, peasants get the option.
Yeah, that's the only upgrade they can buy naturally.
What about the axes? Can they still get those?
No, the peasants basically have to choose a specialization to go any stronger than that.
Oh, okay.
Ha!
At least it's not like a Dane's War, where literally the only infantry units you'd get are peasants.
Yeah.
Because that's just like, I mean, what are you supposed to do?
But basically the entire idea I'm going with that is that obviously you get the peasants, then when they get to level 2 you can specialise them to get a more diverse army, meaning peasants are still essential in the middle to late game,
Yeah.
instead of just ignoring them completely. But also, that's also why I've given them that new passive as well.
Something is afoul.
Wait, what's their passive?
Did you not see the 5th Palantir slot of the militia units? The strength of arms passive?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see that.
It's right at the bottom. It's the very bottom lines.
Okay. Oh, okay. So is it kind of like the horde bonus, where like
It
more
is the
orcs
whole
you
bonus
have-
of Mordor, basically, but it's
Okay.
just a Rohan version.
Boy.
So you actually have a reason to upgrade multiple peasants at a time now as well. Because it doesn't matter what, so long as they fall into one of the categories of those units, they'll count, and you'd need at least 5 battalions to actually gain access to the passive.
Stay on guard. Drive back these foul creatures. Push. They are no match. Stand fast.
Have you seen the other guy yet?
Engage.
Yes.
I didn't know if you knew what you were or not.
He's Imladris.
Oof.
Oh, you are still in the game, are you?
We've improved the forge. Not fear them. Take cover. Evade them. Move quietly.
So much is given away that they're either Arno or Imladris.
We must not delay.
Whenever we play free rolls, if whoever's Imladris or Arnor basically gets double.
But if there are no,
I
it
can
doesn't matter.
understand that on Arno, but like Imladris, that's kind of cool because
Well,
Imladris.
I guess more late game
anyway.
Imladris, once you get the first stage, because
Honestly, late game Imladris, I'd still consider Rising. Sorry, against late game, I'd still consider Rising God worse.
You think they're better? Really? I don't think so, because once you get Feanor and Fingolfin and then Elrond
Well,
all level 10, you can literally
against
just do infinite, like, army killers.
now against Isengard, I think Imladris is kind of bad because their stuff ignores armor and
Yeah, this is
all
it.
that.
It's because the steel bolts do piercing damage, which is
Yeah,
the crippling weakness of Imladris.
That is true. Because I remember when I played Anold, he literally killed my army in seconds. And he basically, like, against Tolkez, it took about 10
Took
seconds.
2
for
to 3
all-
volleys.
Yeah, it took about 3 volleys.
Hey, I still think the best moment in Dagor is when I made Devil's rage quit because of his use of Tolkis.
Really? What'd
You
do?
went there. Basically, what we were doing was a 3v3. We'd taken out 2 of them. It was just Devil's basically because his Imladris was so ridiculous in the original versions. It was literally just a case of he wasn't winning, but he wasn't losing either. He summoned Tolkis, sent him straight to my base. I was playing Lothlorien. As he activates Astalado, I activated the Ward of Lorien. So as he was about to cast the Earthquake, the second the Earthquake went off, all of my buildings were invulnerable, and I'd also activated Galadriel's invulnerability at the same time, so he did 0 damage with it all.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
And then my archers literally just killed Tolkis in 10 seconds.
That's
Big
really
oof.
smart.
Devil's raged so hard about that. But literally, the Ward of Karas Galadon kicked in the second Astalado did.
Oh my god, that is
that's
a
so
dark.
Remember in I think it was 3.2 where Glorfindel, if you auto-casted his self-sacrifice, he could literally kill anything, even a fort.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you auto... do you want to know why it did that?
Hello.
It was the reverse issue that you had with the Creator Heroes bloody... What's the bloody name of it?
Wait, really? It had to do with the creative heroes game.
No, it's the reverse issue you had with the one Creator Hero ability for the dwarves. I can't remember its name, the one that basically wipes an entire fucking base.
Yes, I do.
Where if you auto-cast it, it ignored its targeting options, because it actually can deal, and deals like... The way its damage works is weird, it deals like siege damage to a degree against a hero, well, against a unit. Because it's siege damage, it can target buildings if it's auto-cast.
So was Glorfindel's ability like
These are crazy.
somehow?
No, that's how Glorfindel's ability worked. But the other... I can never remember its fucking name, but it basically was the Dwarven one that would do a lot of damage to structures, but it could also be used as an army killer if you set it to autocast. Because it had potential to deal unit damage,
Yeah.
but it was meant to be very minimal. What it would do, it would cast the full effect of the siege damage if it was autocast.
So was Glorfindel's
Oh
ability
my
using like
god,
that
that was
same code?
It was
hilarious.
basically using the exact same code for it, but a lot more damage focused on one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I hope you're super confident.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
No, the other guy. He's still attacking me.
He's Iron Hills, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, he's Goblins. I'm Iron Hills.
Oh. Oh well.
I mean, sure, you have to pay to get the expansion packs, but I mean, it's you
I
can
kinda
play the
honestly,
game without
I
having the
Goblins
expansion
should be able to
pack.
get
You just can't play
through
as much of the game.
rather than just 2. Because I think the 2, once you get that late game, if your enemy has any sort of archer.
Oh,
power,
on about that, I plan to sort of incorporate that in Gothmog. You know, like the system Gilgalad used to have in the one version, in the old version where
Yeah.
basically, as he leveled up, you could recruit more and more of his units.
Yeah.
I'm giving that sort of thing to Gothmog.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I would like that. That would be great.
Line it up.
I mean, as leader of the kind of Balrogs,
Weapons ready, elves.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
What?
I'm dead.
Low on resources.
I went to build a lot of farms and stuff because it's a huge open map. And then-
You only have 50 farms.
Oh boy.
Then I get all my farms up. And then, hey,
That's why you
he's
open-
on top of me.
Oh, try and save you if I can.
And this is my problem with free-for-alls. Let people
Hey,
fucking die to 1v1s, don't interfere.
I mean, you could just attack him like you did to me yesterday and end up killing yourself.
What?
Yesterday, I thought
God.
when Minge
Okay,
was
what are the
Imladris,
new
I thought
weapons?
he was
The
almost.
first
I thought
description
he
for
said he
it.
had no builders, but he
Tracking this
did.
weapon unleashes
So I
the
figured,
complete
oh, this is the
sting of
perfect
death.
time for me to go and kill anolds, and I almost did.
Why would you listen to
Terrifying.
someone saying that there's no builders?
Yeah, I'm pretty gullible.
Honestly, it really does.
If they say there's no builders, you
It's
just
a
assume
team
there's
of
builders in
death.
every fucking corner of the map. No, come on.
The enemy approaches. The enemy's buildings are near.
In this case, it is true.
No, the watch, you're in the water.
No,
But he's
no,
got
it will.
tons of points for killing one hero.
Or no.
Good thing Imladris does. Their pikes do like a ton of damage.
Do those wargs actually do anything?
No.
Every time I've seen them, they just run up and die because they get killed in one hit.
Blinding linear fusion rifle.
Something is afoul. Show them their graves.
It's a game that I think is going to be worth getting into now that they've actually made the game like it used to be.
I like it. The fighting has begun.
Why do you linger?
Drive back these foul creatures.
Your hands are cold.
Well, when For Honor's expansion comes out, yes, I'm going to be jumping into
Jeez,
that
non-giants
as
help
fast
is
as I can,
ridiculous.
so I can play all the new characters.
Who is?
I've already done that.
Like, Gimli and Glowin are both
Doing
double,
some early access,
and
as
you
in
won't die.
the release hit.
And my catapults are attacking it.
Before anyone they don't buy it.
No shit! I didn't see that. 2v1 isn't fair.
And yeah,
Neither is waiting around for you all to die. I mean, what?
Don't worry, I'll kill them quickly.
20
I
years
don't know,
later.
but I really don't.
I've grown a beard!
Maintain your balance.
You can now my army is dead. Now you can 1-on-1.
You have more of an army than I do.
Let them not rest.
6,000 spears, less than half of what I'd hoped.
You always find the perfect quote for just about everything.
One does not simply make that assumption.
Oh.
I love how I just say
If you're,
arrows just to kill
if
him.
that's how much you depend on me, then
The
sure.
dwarves are not upon you!
Boy.
I mean, like, if that's really the only place to go.
Are there
with
any
For Honor,
inns on the map?
then sure.
At this point, my idea would be to send in the goats.
I don't know.
My goats actually did nothing.
See, my problem with the dwarves is if you don't have an inn on the map, they suck, because you
Yeah,
need mithril.
that's the other
Do we
thing
not have an
I
inn on
think
this map?
is Valentia should either put an inn on literally every single map, or make teams like Arnor and Dwarves on the inn.
Yeah, it's like that, I'm working on it.
Wait, what?
Right, you know currently the whole spell you get for, well, the spell power you get for the dwarves that basically unlocks your mithril processing and all that?
Yeah.
It's getting
Oh,
a
you
new.
should-
The idea I'm getting is a new effect. You know the actual mine you can make normally,
Yeah.
making it so that's summoned via a spell, but it has to be cast within like the radius of your fortress where you can build walls. It'll act as an eco structure, basically about a tier 2 farm's worth, bit like the steelworks of Isengard. And you'll be able to purchase your mithril upgrade out of there, and also you'll be able to get your veterans out of there.
Oh yes, that would be awesome.
So what
I'm
do you get
basically-
from
From the inn, you'd still get the Urukani.
and?
That's it. The idea with the inn is they're not going to be reliant. You're basically going to get one support unit per faction. And maybe a hero or two.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
Like for...
Understandable, have a nice day.
What would you think about making ANR just like a hero that everyone could get? And making
What about Gondor, since he's like the king of Gondor?
well, yeah, but
Can we give Gondor a good hero?
Actually, the idea I had was that was sort of a encampment of Gondor, like, you know these tier 4 spell, well, the tier 4 spell?
Which
I
one?
didn't say
Well, at the
you
moment
were-
it's Last Alliance,
Oh, okay, so you plan
but
on
I
making
kind
it-
of want to get... I plan on sort of getting rid of Last Alliance in that format, because, let's face it, it's stupid for Anor to have that as well. The heroes I have a plan for to move them about. Basically the idea is, instead of summoning just Ayana and troops
I just
temporarily,
realized.
it'll summon essentially a Gondor encampment, which from there you can recruit Gondor units as well. Basically, the only units you'll be able to recruit out of it are the Tower Guard, and maybe like some other units, but actually, well, it's difficult to say.
And I swear
It's not so much recruitment. You'll be able to recruit Ayana as a normal hero out of it, but the encampment will sort of work like Rohan's one, where you can buy upgrades. With each upgrade, you basically get an additional troop out of it, and it'll basically give you a troop every like minute. So you don't have to buy them, you just get the Gondor units reinforcing you.
Yeah, that would be better than just being able to literally buy Gondor's faction.
Only Ayana can be bought directly out of it.
That'd be kind of cool to have like a camp for each of them, but I don't know. You get like a special hero.
Well, that's sort of what I'm aiming for, because like with Mordor, the way I'm doing it with Mordor is basically merging it so you can get the Corsairs, Haradrim, Rune, but not like the full versatility of them, just basically Easterling Pikemen and Swordsmen, Haradrim Archers and Mumakil, and basically the Corsairs. And obviously then hero-wise you'd have, for each one, you basically have to buy upgrades. Each upgrade costs you a bit and then get to access those units. With Harad you'd be able to get Salim. With Rune you'd be able to get, well, it's hard. Basically you'll be able to get Suladin, Salim and Castamir out of there.
Oh, he just killed all my scholars.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
Why didn't you box them in, put them behind a wall?
Why?
Because
Well,
dragons
with-
fly over walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then put towers on the wall so the dragon gets shot down.
Why?
Now at the start, it's
I want an explanation.
like 5 minutes into the game, and he got
I need an
Drogoth first thing,
explanation
so-
right after I want
5
one.
minutes? How is it 5 minutes in? You've been in this game for ages.
yeah, but he had it when it was 5 minutes.
So you build it.
Well, an
It's
age
happening about it.
goes by in the flash of the eyes
Unexplainable,
of an elf.
apparently.
Yeah.
100 years is a mere blink in the life of an elf.
I have reordered the same story, though.
I'm patient, I can wait. I love that quote of Frandwell's.
I hate how they like demonize Thranduil in The Hobbit so much. They make him seem like he was
Well,
a
yeah, there's
jackass,
that-
but actually,
Hey, I still laughed that the whole conflict between
Why?
dwarves and elves was down to the fucking dwarves.
yeah,
Because they fucking killed Fingal.
yeah, really. Like, they're
And
the
then
ones
tried
who-
to blame Fingal.
They're the ones who started it all.
Yeah, they tried to blame Fingal, and then the dwarf lied to the rest of the dwarf. It's the fact that even Belagost completely ignored them and basically said, "Yeah, you're lying out of your teeth."
Yeah, and then they just destroyed their entire kingdom, and then they left, and then Morgoth was basically free to just destroy everything.
Yeah, because that was the thing. The dwarves doing that. The moment they killed Fingal, they basically set in motion the chains to let Melkor basically destroy everything
Yeah, and then the
until
girl,
the Valar came.
and then the girl in Melion was like,
But yeah, because the girdle wasn't even Melian just left, which is why the girdle went down.
yeah,
Because she basically said to everyone who was left in Doria, it's like, leave now while you still can, I'm going. Or because they killed Fingal. can understand it considering they just kind of killed his.
Dwarves OP.
Oh, speaking of which, Fingal is going to be the Silmaril hero for Lothlorien's first stage.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Even considering he had.
And Melian is the champion hero.
Who's the champion hero?
Melian.
Ah.
They're getting Valar.
Who's gonna be their?
You know, I could.
That hasn't been decided yet, but I'm honestly using like Galadriel's foresight. No, I'm actually. What about who? Sorry. Yavanna's already sort of present in Rohan.
Oh yeah.
And the plan I was going with, Yavanna could work. Well, actually, Yavanna would work because of the Ents. But the other idea I had was instead of Yavanna, potentially sort of using Lorien as in the actual Valar. Because it kind of works with the whole foresight of Galadriel. Lorien was the one who could basically see the future and basically could impart visions. Which fits Lorien to a T, actually.
I mean... Why are you sending this?
I'll be right back. Let me know when you actually finish. It sounds like this is going to go on a while.
Okay.
Stop dying, you fuckwits!
The shadow must be stopped. Maintain your balance.
He is dead.
Yay. Run away, go to the... Wait, I haven't gotten those first.
Oh my god. It was a kid. It was a kid you said that to? Oh my god. Oh.
Hobbit faction confirmed. Yes.
Seriously, what can I do against an Imladris?
You can rush the dwarves,
Oh my god.
which could help you against Imladris.
Well,
You killed yourself again.
I fought the... Or at least someone from the same group.
See, late game,
Oh yeah, I am.
I beat you, but I don't beat Imladris,
Oh, I got...
and you don't quite beat Imladris late game. So, if we were to like group up, we could do something. Like
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have killed you.
Oh, and then I can send the Xbox Live.
You-
Iron Giant's so tanky.
Protect the woods. Weapons ready.
Well, I would understand if you didn't.
Don't draw attention. Hold your fire. Impale them. Drive back these foul creatures.
oof.
Oh my god, a Reps. This guy's a Reps Zerker. I want to see those sulfuric sparks. If I don't see them, I'm going to. Man.
Line it up. Give them your spears. Don't let them through. Fell the evil creatures. Watch for the enemy. Keep your wits. We must protect Middle Earth. The enemies pick them up. There shall be blood this day.
Why does
Okay,
the
listen, it's not rep based.
Veterans of the
by no
Last
means
Alliance
rep-based.
give units
It
XP
is skill based.
when
yes.
Imladris units don't get XP?
Therefore,
Uh,
oh, it's. Oh wait, I thought hostility before as well.
I mean, there's that ability. It's supposed to give everyone like 50% more.
Teammate.
oh,
He-
that's,
Or I thought
that one, that's
there.
probably just from
But-
the previous version of Adane, or the Adane 4
I've-
that they took
I've
the
fought-
power from. or the-
I've fought everyone but our raider. Yeah, I fought the guy that's playing Peacekeeper.
I'm back.
That's obviously not his main.
Hello.
Oh, also another thing.
Level 0.
I intend to add a new hero into one of the factions, Barahir.
Oh, really? For man?
I'm deciding
Yeah, we
which
did.
faction
That's
because
some
I
pretty
kind of
nice
want to
combos.
put Beleg in
You
with
should have seen
Turin
some of the combos me and
Oh,
Hydra
yeah,
pulled
that
off.
would be a good idea.
because let's face it, Lorien has too many heroes anyway, and it makes more and it would make more sense with. Also, I can never look at Beleg's like feeling thirsty.
Our homes must be defended. Back these foul.
Fucking title of Strongbow, anyone.
You know what is kind of like no faction does have like a ton of heroes is
I am going to die, sir.
Arnold.
Oh,
Arnold?
The last alliance.
Imladris?
I tried to dodge that and it
You
was like
summon the
threw
last
me
alliance,
out of my
and
guard
then
mode.
you do
That was
the,
so weird.
The one power. It's like a 15-point power, and you get those other 2 heroes.
Yeah, I've already complained about that. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
my idea
Oh,
to
like,
change
keep bringing
the
it
Last
up.
Alliance was basically on this notion. The spell will only summon Gil-galad, Elrond, and
At least
an
do it
army,
with, at least
well,
like
an
throw it
Imladris
to a
army.
friend or something for a while.
Passively,
and
however, you'll
instead.
then be able to recruit a Lindsay, a Isildur, and an Aryan properly, so that they're not just instantly level 10, and so you can't just fucking lose them to them appearing at the end of the fucking.
What? I back dodged.
Because that really gets irritating. Also, ring hero Isildur confirmed,
Oh yeah, that was really good.
except because that's not a ring.
You know what else is confirmed?
Is it bad that I kind of just
Come out.
want to give Numenor, well, Arnor, the Valar, well, Ulmo as their Valar?
No, I think that would make sense.
See, bitch!
That would definitely. Oh no, water.
If you were to select the Great Goblin as your king, you'd have Cav to deal with his archers.
Oh. Oh,
As if they were good.
well, I flawless their Valkyrie.
So, how's the match going?
It's very much a standstill. Basically, he has a bunch of mountain giants, and then he just sends in endless amounts of
Oh.
and my spikes.
Using literally the exact playstyle that I used on him the first time doesn't work.
Weapons ready, to protect Middle Earth. Fell the evil creatures. Weapons. Stay on guard. The enemy is at the through. Be quick. Don't draw attention.
I honestly, I don't know why Valencia hasn't changed the orc
I'm gonna die.
for Mordor, so that the game doesn't lag when there's an army of them on the field.
It doesn't lag for me.
The problem is that they lag because of their numbers. It's not to do with the models. You could put them at the fucking lowest poly model and they would literally just lag you to shit because of
I don't like that about
Does it have
Valkyrie.
to do with the amount of polys in the actual
Like,
model?
I mean, sure.
No, the actual poly count in that is
you
actually
missed
quite
an attack,
low. It's more
then
just
you
that
can
because
do it.
their battalions are 20
Wait,
and
how
you're
many-
going to be
Oh,
spamming
yeah,
them because they're
that's
free.
Sick.
Especially if there's a goblins
You
in
got
them
two
as
of our
well.
guys
By the
sending
sound of it,
themselves
because of Drogoth.
I'm gonna go hold these guys off at B. I did not tell them to fully charge.
Powers of the past
And I hate guard break tracking.
I do like the Goblin's first stage sound.
It sounds like a freaking dinosaur's coming in.
Yeah. But it's like you hear this huge roar from across the map.
That's what sounds like a dinosaur.
You guys want air support?
Or a Dargan.
Alright. Enemy AC 130 above. Oh, okay. It aimed at a minion and then one of our minions just killed it, so
Pushing this army back.
like I wish it would just
Hmm.
prioritize when you drop.
And then
Like it should never target a minion.
because he doesn't have Cav, because he didn't
Goblin
get
Cav is
Great
useless.
Goblin.
I don't get why you have this notion that the Great Goblin is amazing because he gives them shitty works.
He gives them good orcs, the same orcs that you start with, and everyone's buffed by 40%, and their speed is up by 25%. So they got a bunch of buffs
Come on, that's
to
not variable.
damage and armor and experience gain. You got all that
Oh
just
my
because it's on the
God!
field.
What the heck?
And then you get your fast
This
recruit,
is why people. Oh,
so you
wait,
can
did
spam.
He just spammed good fight.
I told that
Because
guy
he can
to
spam
move
side
back
heavies. Why
10
didn't you
million
call?
years ago. Still won't do it.
Oh, kill him. Kill him now. He's using freaking sharpened blade. And you're dead. What did it hit you with? A single light attack?
Shouldn't R1 get a flood?
Arnor does have a flood, I'm pretty sure.
No, Arwen.
Oh, Arwen? No, because in the actual books, it's Elrond who does the flood, not Arwen.
Oh.
I was kind of angry in the movie that they didn't have Glorfindel. That would have been pretty cool. Said they just used Arwen.
Enemies! Weapons! Protect these lands! Watch for the enemy out in lands!
Okay, I couldn't freaking stop revenge. Are you kidding me?
Keep your wits sharp.
Okay, Raider, you're a rep 56.
With haste!
I think I'm slowly going to win.
Welcome to the
Why is a rep 56 Raider unable to parry a Highlander's offensive heavy?
Maintain your balance! This is the way. Elves,
A rep 56.
If you get the troll here,
Honestly,
they
I
get,
thought it was down a long time ago.
they get scavenge,
It should've,
which is
but it
nice.
didn't.
Kill Tom.
What the heck?
Yes,
The Valkyrie
it's one of the best heroes in by far.
Or her lights have the freaking knockover feat or something.
Not as good as
Yeah,
the
honestly, we
hobbits.
wouldn't have any chance of that stupid guy having played DK.
So, you know, the hobbits wrecked wrecked them.
Yep.
Seems like you like all the crappiest units.
What do you mean?
Hobbits and Kill Tom and Bird.
maintain your balance!
I don't know, they're pretty good. They got some good lines. Great Goblin's good.
What are you trying to do?
I just need to stop him from getting all his first
Got him.
stage stuff. I would have had my first stage stuff, but he killed all my scholars.
Sorry.
Don't worry, you have
Yeah,
selfless sacrifice.
before he dies out.
Yeah, but that won't. I guess it'll work against Gothmog, but not against friggin' Calgary.
Kills the Balrog or something.
Stay on guard. Press on.
Excuse me?
Does Gorko get any special abilities for being the
Anyone
king?
that ever pops a single use of Sharpened Blade is absolute trash.
Oh,
Okay.
I know he already has
guys
this
apparently,
spiders.
like, hate me or something. But they're trash. If they have to use a single Sharpened Blade in their entire time playing for Honor, unless they're like level 2, then they're trash.
Seems like you summon that every 5 minutes.
Yeah, like, honestly. They just...
Yeah, I don't know what is this. They just seem like they're always coming in.
No, you just always summon
Like,
someone.
when you played as Mordor yesterday,
And then rework
it seemed like you used a power 2 or 3 times every battle. And they were like 30-second battles.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
You'd have like 3 towers just pop up on me. Like, I can't even... With all my guys, I can kill Melkor, but I can't kill these towers faster than they spawn.
If I call him a coward, he's gonna ban me because I said he's a coward. So yes.
Oof. Rip. Those wargs are so bad.
It's literally going to be impossible to destroy this time. It's going to be a stalemate.
Nice thing about the thing where you get a free layer or whatever means you almost don't even have to build stuff. You just steal little buildings.
Yeah. I sent him a message asking why he was. If he's at 60.
Oh, I think I might be able to build.
And then I just asked, like, hey, why was everyone salty that game? I saw someone spam goodbye after
That ring doesn't seem to do very for Elrond.
spam goodbye back. I guess that it was the wrong person or something.
Hmm?
It really just kind of throws units around.
That may have been
It's not
it.
as strong as it used to be. Wow, not even trolls can take out this farm. Oh shoot, I didn't
You actually
notice
said
it took
GG.
out, like, all my farms.
Dat harass. He tried using wargs earlier, and the wargs actually died to a farm.
I didn't notice any of it.
It's almost ogre.
All level 10 sections last time. Built on
I might. After this game, I might go on Shaman.
I don't know. It looks pretty even right now.
Honestly, I'm gonna go check on the leaderboards real quick. Because normally if someone's a higher red, they'll be higher on the leaderboard. He said I was a savage shinobi. I guess he saw me 1v2 with friends or something. And it was a pretty difficult fight.
Oh dang, a spider's nest does a lot.
Ooh, this will be much easier.
Oh no, my level 10 veterans the last
We will
line
defend the
died.
Elven lands.
Tom Burt and them
Well, there
all
was,
used
like, also like 50 other characters.
Stay on guard. Drive them back.
they used
Oh
self-sacrifice.
my god! He's the second berserker on higher.
Push. Weapons ready. Fire. Maintain your balance. We come to protect Middle-earth. Fill them with arrows.
Oh no.
Guy.
Oh no. He got in Caligon.
And Caligon the Diverse,
Low on resources. Watch for the enemy.
because he's black.
Oh, we're actually doing damage to him.
I would suggest using the fire breath. That's about the only thing you can do to kill them.
I don't know how to look up your specific on the leader, but I know how to look up your stats.
Is fire breath more often than not just
Big oof.
Let your bows sing. Evil is upon us. I cannot hold much longer. Keep your wits sharp.
You should have probably brought in Caligon to my base to destroy it.
Ow!
He can't kill it faster than you can kill his.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't gonna do much good trying
well,
to
I-
destroy my base.
I didn't see the red dot on my radar until it was too late. So I kind of died. Oh, dang. That's a good thing when they run away. At least your mother didn't run away from you.
Oh no, it's the bathroom. Oh, Glorfindel. Glorfindel, come up here. Oh, no,
You're about to
Glorfindel's
bean someone?
Darn
Yeah, that's what self-sacrifice does.
it. Well, no, he died before he could make it over to
Oof. Who would win?
I couldn't block? Are you kidding me?
Pike.
Wow, he doesn't even.
Oh my god.
So let's see. 2 hits did 2 hits and trampling by another Balrog. Didn't kill a battalion.
I mean, honestly, from what I saw of it, it's pretty smart. As far as shamans go.
Alright, GG.
Well, no, it didn't run
At
away.
my base.
But, like,
Yeah, he
it
brought some help.
perfectly delayed its,
Now he does the fires. Oh, you got the,
too dangerous.
oof, those bats. Doing work. Oof. One shots the scholars.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. You have to be kidding me.
Top tier troll.
No dodging.
Oh, and those stupid baby dragons are picking off all my units.
They're actually bats.
Ooh, that was a sweet block. If he hadn't blocked that, he would have died.
No, those ones are baby dragons. Oh no, those ones are bats. Some of them are.
That was well done. Welcome to Rhythm.
Stay on guard.
Seeing you were meant to come to
We must
Rhythm.
protect Middle Earth.
Why
I think we're gonna be able to defend it this
New
way.
barracks. Weapons. Building materials. Building supplies coming. I have building supplies. We found a there is much to do.
I don't think so. Also, I think the spider layers should make like a whole spider
as for us,
battalion instead of just one spider.
We must protect Middle Earth.
But
Maintain your balance.
Oh, when you get them goblins, yeah, that would be.
You will. I made sure it wouldn't be your parry on the last one.
Oh, kill the troll, bring it down, bring it down.
Stand against them. Don't let them through.
What?
rip.
Oh,
Stay on guard.
that guy sent me a voice message. Where'd you go? Oh. No, stay there, no! Don't try and run from a shaman.
It's kind of OP.
It would have worked better.
That you get when you convert the layers and stuff, and they just rebuild, so you have like 30 different buildings that you can make units from.
Doing?
I don't think it's OT.
Garbage, garbage, garbage.
Boy, gotta get him while he's weak.
Unfortunate.
We must protect the woods. Raise the elven banner. I'm just resting my arms. I'm ready. There is work to be done. I have building supplies. Ready your tools. Building supplies coming.
That was well done. It is a pleasure to make the acquaintance of such courageous warriors. We may have need of your strength and resourcefulness before long.
Keep your wits sharp. The fighting has begun. Settle. We have a new structure. Watch for the enemy. Ready, arrows. Fire! With this structure. Hold on, we'll help you. Drive him back.
Is that the shaman, I'm guessing?
We must protect Middle Earth.
Oh, it's Zerker.
Drive back these weapons ready, elves. Fill them with stay firm against this. Punch through, thrust. Impale them. Cannot hope to follow now. Our homes are in peril. Protect the builder. Don't let the
No, why did you attack him?
About to finally win.
Oh crap! Retreat!
I'm dead.
building material.
What?
It's too late.
No, no.
This place is not fitting.
Oh
Fair sight
god.
indeed. I have building supplies.
Why are they so salty?
The fighting has
Rip.
begun. Build up this land.
Got heckin' beamed.
Oh my gosh.
And guess who led the charge?
Tom, Bill, and Bert.
Yes. See, what did I tell you? They're gonna wreck Scubs. Also, fun fact, 10 of those bats are as strong as Ancalagon.
So,
We must protect the woods.
Not as strong, but do as much damage. Maybe.
listen to that real quick.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't even know if they do as much damage.
We have your tools.
It said Ancalagon did 1,000.
Move it over here. The barracks have been completed.
Yeah, but he does.
Those do like 100.
I have building supplies.
That's just like regular damage. I'm pretty sure against poison he has a big, pretty big
We
added.
must protect Middle Earth. Our homes must be defended.
Oh no.
Ready your tools.
It's one of the best
I have building supplies. Move the car.
voice lines for an attack.
Let's go.
It's pretty good. Gotta watch those archers.
Ah, shoot.
Oof!
No. Darn it.
Very well played.
It's not
I didn't think you got first stage yet. Or would get it that fast.
Yeah, that was my bane, is that I couldn't get a first stage because he killed all my scholars. Oh, it's GG.
Yeah, that was a nice move, right? And by the way, I have